So today I want to debut the very first on-film stainless steel trumpets, and they're not completely stainless steel because that's a ways off. That takes a lot more time and a lot more technology and solving problems. But I'm really happy to say that we have two stainless steel prototypes, and one is a Summit and one is an H series. And these instruments play incredibly well. One of the biggest concerns has been, will they sound different? Will they play different? And are there any disadvantages? And so far there are no disadvantages. They play great, they sound great, and a lot of people have asked for many years as I experiment with different materials, how will it sound if you make the tuning slide or the bracing or the lead pipe out of stainless steel or aluminum or wood? And I've done some of those things over the years. And the answer has been, usually it doesn't change anything in the tonal quality, and that's simply because we're keeping the tapers of the lead pipes the same, we're keeping the dimensions of the tuning slides the same, and the braces really are not a factor there. The braces will prevent energy from transferring from the sound wave into the wall of the instrument, but the braces are not going to change the sound in terms of what the theoretical tone quality should be. So in essence, if we take the taper of the mouthpiece, the lead pipe, the bell, and we come up with the theoretical overtone series and tone color for that instrument, that really shouldn't change. I'm boring you guys to death. I want to show you the horns. The answer is it's not going to change unless we make the bell out of stainless steel, which we will be doing as soon as we can. And that's a whole nother story. It's not going to happen this summer because it's too complicated and expensive, at least for the way I'm trying it now. Who knows, maybe I'll figure it out. All right, so here's the first one. This is the very first prototype Summit in stainless steel, and I even laser engraved it. It says Summit Prototype Stainless Steel. This is lighter than the standard Summit, and it has more coverage, bracing coverage, than the standard Summit. The actual coverage is more than double, so it's about almost 3 times as much bracing coverage, which essentially to you guys it means it's going to play easier than normal. I even put a couple extra heavy 3/8" ergonomic finger rings on it. I'll show you those in a second. And even with those, it is lighter than normal. And this one got bronze top and bottom caps, which are something I designed special, and I only have a few sets of them, but I basically just made something for me to play and to test that would be representative of what our Summits have been in the past, but with the stainless steel parts. Now there are 4 sections of this that are stainless steel. The 2 top braces, which are completely hollowed out, and then the bottom braces between the first slide and the bell and the third slide and the tuning slide. So those have been topology optimized. And I'm saying all this stuff, I just want to show you the horn. You can see up here, all of this material is missing. I'll probably fill it. So when I'm done, I may put a wood inlay in there and it'll look flush, but it will be lightweight because it is actually hollow. And then the bottoms of these braces, you can see straight through the instrument because they are topology optimized with a lattice structure, just like the spinning tops that I showed you guys. The spinning tops were essentially a way for me to combine CNC machined brass with other materials like stainless and titanium and aluminum, and we figured all that out, and now we're pushing that to trumpets, and now we have the trumpets, the first prototype done. And this prototype, this stainless steel braced sections are all soldered. So they are hard soldered or silver soldered, and a much stronger joint than you're going to find on really any instrument out there today, because it's just one level below brazing, and we've considered brazing them as well. So that is the very first Summit. That'll be the G4 prototype. It's not, the G4 won't look anything like this, but that is the first prototype. And now I have the next horn, which is an H series, and ironically I put the Summit tuning slide on the H series, And that's essentially because this is the second prototype. So this one says H series laser sintered prototype, and it's the very first one. This one also has two top braces, which are the H series skeletonized, and it has the Summit tuning slide. And some of the H series did get the Summit tuning slide. And then it has a different stainless steel brace for the third slide screw stop. And it has the same brace for the bell to the first slide. So all of that to say, this is a lighter weight model than that one. They both have the SWE lead pipe with the VGR system, so everything is there. That way I can fully test everything. I don't know that these two horns will ever go up for sale. I'll probably just play them and use them in videos as examples. But the big breakthrough here, and I know someone out there someday is going to say, wow, this video is really significant. You guys probably are like, oh wow, some stainless steel stuff. But somebody's going to say at some point, how did they ever do that? Because this tuning slide is completely laser sintered. There are no braces or support structures inside it. And we achieved something that couldn't be done before. So this is a major breakthrough in manufacturing. And that, again, is what I was sharing in our Momentum Kickstarter. And you'll see this in other places in the future. But I do want to share how to do this kind of manufacturing so that other manufacturers of anything can learn how to adopt these new technologies, because a lot of us think that you can't do things like that, and there are ways to do it. So this is a one-piece solid steel, stainless steel, printed tuning slide. It's a metal 3D print, and we call that laser sintered because they're sintering the powder, but essentially it's a metal 3D print. It doesn't print the way you've seen FDM type printers. It's a different process entirely. However, it was printed. And it does have a brass Saturn water key on it. It's soldered in, and the nickel tubes are soldered in, and everything fits perfect. It is like one of the smoothest tuning slides I've ever made. But that thing really changes everything for us. This will be a variation of a tuning slide that will probably go on to the new G4 series. The newest version that we're working on will be lighter than this, because we don't need all this bracing in here to make it as efficient as we need. So we may only see a couple of these, but that is the new H series. And I'll do a video of playing these. I was not going to play here in the shop. I'll do that in the showroom. It's a little better process and place, and then I don't have to tell everyone to be quiet, because Jen and Christine they can't make any noise when I do that. So I will show some close-ups of this at the end of this video. I have another tuning slide. This is the one I polished. So this is stainless steel, exactly like the other one. I'm going to use this one as one of the next prototypes. And I've got several sets of similar bracing. So I've got, well, the same bracing. I've got more Summit bracing and more H series bracing. And I'm going to be prototyping probably 3 or 4 more of these in order to test different configurations of lead pipes and bells, and drawn lead pipes, and some other innovations that are coming. These two I'm keeping. If you are interested in purchasing one of the earliest stainless steel prototypes, then just give me a call or email me, contact me, and we'll discuss what's possible. I'm offering these at a really good deal because they are prototypes. However, so far the first two have turned out almost perfect. But regardless, they aren't going to be the production models in the future. So if you're thinking, wow, I'd really love to own one of the first stainless steel trumpets, then give me a call and we'll discuss what's possible. I can probably let 1 or 2 go. And like I said, some will have the drawn lead pipe, so it won't have all the same efficiency, and some will have that. And we'll just see what we come up with. But right now, the Summit that I designed is a number 3 bell, a 3R, and a bigger lead pipe. I think it was a 4-3. And then the H series was, let's see what I put on there. So this one is a lead pipe 3 bell 1 LT. And I made them very different simply because I want to be practicing different genres on them. So I hope you find this video interesting and enjoyable. And remember, we will be releasing the new Rumors and Dreams stainless steel model. So it's going to be the Rumors and Dreams LS, which is laser sintered stainless steel. And that model will most likely debut in late July, I think we'll probably open orders either late July or early August, and it will not be a limited edition run. However, the first week or two, you will get massive savings on ordering these horns. And then later in the year, probably a couple months later, depending on production, we will introduce the nylon version of Rumors and Dreams. Stainless steel is fairly expensive to make, but if we do enough of them and I figure out how to do it the best way possible, we can bring the price of Rumors and Dreams down a little bit from where it is now. And with nylon, we can bring it down again. And the whole purpose of this is to create a line of Harrelson trumpets that you can own, you can get in your hands without breaking the bank. I know there are thousands of you who tell me you'd love to own one of my instruments, but you don't have, $5,000 to $10,000, and I understand that. You guys could really own great playing horns that are way above what you're going to find from an artist model from one of the big 3 or 4 companies, and you'll be supporting people right here in Denver, Colorado, who make these things ourselves with our hands, and we love it. We love working with you guys, and we're happy to share this. So my mission for 2024 is to put these 2 variations of Rumors and Dreams, the stainless steel and the nylon, into production at a price point where you guys say, hey, wait a minute, I could sell my Bach or Schilke or whatever and put a little more in and have enough money to buy one of these new horns. That's what I'd love to see, because you guys really will experience some breakthroughs on the higher efficiency instruments, and especially when you add the VGR system. So thank you for watching. Again, if you're interested in one of the early prototypes, I'll let 1 or 2 go, and you can call me at 303-657-2747. Thanks guys, see you next time.